Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share my April 2019 Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit. I went through my paper packs and I found a paper pack that had a similar feel. It's not exact to the Inspiration Kit, which was the Hip Kit March 2019 kit. And if you head over to the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog as well as the Hip Kit blog, you can find that Inspiration Kit, and it's from March 2019. And so we're using it this month for the month of April 2019. It had a floral feel to it, if you will. There were some geometric shapes, some stripes, some floral, some hearts, yeah, so all types. So I found this paper pack, and it doesn't really match per se the colors of the kit. They were brighter, bolder colors, and this is more toned down, but it's a kit that I wanted to get used up, or a paper pad that I want to get used up, and it's the Paper Studio. It originally came with 80 sheets of paper, and I think I have 2 each here, and then I shared with my sister. I gave her half the paper pack and kept half for myself. So there's 4 designs of each, of 20 different designs. So these 20 designs, I have 2 of each, and then my sister got the other half. So I'll be utilizing these papers. Now these papers are very thin, so I'm going to have some cardstock, and I haven't pulled any in at this point. I'm going to try and go through and find some papers in my stash that are ones that I'm not going to use the reverse side of, the A side, if you will. I'm going to use the B side, just the plain side, and try and back some of these, because these are very thin pieces of paper, but they're lovely. They have a cream color tone to them. There's no significant white color tone. Some of the embellishments that I've pulled do have some white tones to it, but I've tried to narrow everything down where it has the cream feel. And it has this lovely blush pink, this harvest gold, I call it yellow, just beautiful colors. This dark teal green, there's grays in there. Striped sheets, that's just a scallop pattern, a zigzag pattern, this floral sheet, geometric design here. This one is another geometric with squares, and that has all the color tones to the palette. A triangle geometric sheet with a black background, and this is like what do you call that whenever they have banners, you know, or streamers, I guess, going across to decorate something, and that's what that has that feel of. So, and there's 2 sheets of that. Another zigzag with the yellow, another geometric pattern, the scallop pattern with the green, another floral with it has, you know, all the same colors in it, just a different shape of floral, and it has a white or the cream background. Here is another geometric shape in the yellow, more stripes in multicolor, more of floral pattern in the green. I like that with the green background and the cream flower pattern. And then more triangles in a geometric, and little circles in the geometric pattern. Another floral in the yellow. This looks like a big starburst of, or a flower burst, if you will, of floral petals, flower petals in pink. And then this one with the geometric shapes in green. It has a little half circle scallop with a triangle in the middle. And that's it. And so there's 40 sheets here, and I'd like to get all of them cut into, but if I get to a point where I'm tired of this set of paper, then I'm okay with putting it away. I don't have to finish, I don't have to cut into every single one, but I'm going to try and cut into at least one of each design for this. So I may pull one of each to start with, and leave the other 20 on the paper pad until I see how the kit goes. I have pulled in quite a few. This is going to be a bigger kit for me here recently. You guys, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I have made ginormous kits. This one is a big kit, but it doesn't have necessarily a big kit fill, but it does have a lot more than I've been putting in recently. So paper pad, I did, because the inspiration kit had some bows, I did pull out this punch from Stampin' Up, and it's a bow maker. It has a larger size bow, and you just make the different components and put them together. I thought I had one that I had already punched, but I guess not. Anywho, and then I pulled in some stamps. I have this Borders and Background stamps, and it's called Botanical Borders, and it has the floral as far as the leafy feels to it, some flourishes, some floral prints, some more geometric design there and there. And I thought I could get some of those used. This is a Springtime Wishes Occasions stamp set, and it comes with thin cuts. I don't know where the thin cuts are. I don't know what I did with them. I'll go hunting for them and find them to put back with this set. But anyway, it's got these floral shapes and leaves and some sentiments on there that I thought had a similar feel. You can see this leafy shape here, and then the leaves here, they have that similar feel to what's in the collection. This set I haven't used in a long time. It's called Blessed, and it's got these outline shapes, and then it's got an interior shape that you can color them separately. And then this one I've not used at all. It's called the Chelsea Garden Scrapbook Day to Day set. There's some sentiments. It says something perfect, our time together, wonderful, and it's got this banner that you can put our time together, or something wonderful, or something perfect, or together perfect, however you want, and with the floral images. And I thought I'd be able to get some use out of those. So those are the different tools that I've pulled in. I went through and I pulled some alphabets for this. I pulled in a cork set because, of course, cork goes with these more muted tones, and so I have those. I pulled in a black and cream set because of the black in here, and these are not a stark white, these are cream background. A craft page with black. I pulled in these pink, but they do have white. They're Studio Calico. These are, I don't know, and these are, I don't know. These are both Studio Calico. They do have the white, but I still think that I can make these work. This set, and it is Snap, and there's two little sets here of this alpha. This is an old Echo Park alpha, and this is MLS mini alphabet stickers from my little shoebox. And so there's multiple packages of this one in here. So I have all of these to use as well. Those are all pink, black. Oh, those are all the mini letters, as well as this one, this Freckled Fawn. And it's multicolored alpha, and there's two sticker sheets in here. So I have plenty to use from all of these. Those are all the minis for subtitles. So of course, if I have minis, I'm going to have the regular standard size as well. So I pull in this gold set of thickers that are full size, and I have this other partial set that I'm going to try and get both of those used some more. And then I pulled in these turquoisey colors, one a little lighter than the other because this has the darker turquoise in it, and I thought I might be able to pull this in. Now that I'm looking at this next to this paper pad, it's not going to work. I'll leave this one because it has more of a tone, but the other one has more of a blue tone, so I'm just going to pull that one out altogether. You would think I would have done that before. Oh well. I have this set of thickers, and they are called Mosaic. And they're in this blush pink, the same as what's in the inspiration, and then this Lush set from My Mind's Eye. And you can see both of these have been somewhat used, this one more so than the other one. And so I'm going to pull those in to use. So I have all of that. Let me set those back to the side so you get an idea as I'm using this cover sheet on this paper pad to show you what I've pulled in. I pulled in some washi tape, and I've pulled in a lighter blush color pink and a darker blush color. I've pulled in a gray. I've pulled in a turquoise, this yellow, the golden Harvest Gold color there, and then two of the black. So I have those to go along with the kit. I pulled in some metal. I found three little flare left over from a package. I'm going to try and use those up. And then I found these basil, they're called wings, and they're just brads. They're little mini brads, and I pulled those in to get some of those used up. I'd be very surprised if I used that entire package, but you know, it's always a goal. I pulled in some wood veneer, not much, just a couple of pieces, a couple of different shapes, and I'll try to tuck those in wherever I can. I pulled in sequins, I pulled in the teal, and I pulled in the gold. I pulled in some buttons, and they're just cream color buttons, and I have all different sizes. So I have those. That's how they come out, and now they won't go back in. There we go. I pulled in some liquid pearls in this, oh, what color is it called? Just liquid pearls. It's a yellow gold color. Very pretty color. And then I pulled in this metallics tulip paint. It also makes a dimensional paint, or like an enamel dot. It is meant for fabric, but it does work on paper. I've used it before. So I brought those in. I brought in some spray mist, or I brought in this, the Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine. I'm going to try and use that. And then I brought in a couple of these distress inks. I got them. One is Wild Honey, the other is Frayed Burlap. I got them at Tuesday Morning a while ago, and they have the little sponge dauber tips, and I've never used them for anything. So I'm going to figure out what to do with these and use these. And I have all different colors, but these are the first two that I've really played with of all the ones that I have. So I went through and I pulled in some doilies from my stash. These are Stampin' Up, and then these others are, I want to say they're Recollections. Let me see if I can pull the bag up. Yes, they are Recollections, so they're black. This one tore as I was pulling them apart, which isn't a big deal because I can, you know, use a portion of that on something. So I'm okay with that. So I pulled those in. I pulled in lots of stickers and embellishments. So I have a couple of embellishment packs. This one is Basic Gray Hey Girl. It's pretty old, but it has some embellishments with some cream tone to them, as well as the brilliant or bright white. I'm going to try and use up the cream tone ones in here. How much I get used, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm going to give it a go. Next, I have another embellishment set from Imaginescence, and this one I've broken into before, as well as this one from Park Lane Papery. I've utilized both of these before, and I just put my leftovers back into the packages, and so I'll try and pull in what's left over from both of these to use as well. If I get more used up, fine. If I don't, fine too. I just want to try and get some more used. I pulled in some embellishments from my Freckled Fawn kits. I have these two words, Adventure and Explore. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I've had these multiple times. They're the acrylic shapes, and I've used them multiple times in different scrapbook layouts. I have these cork stars with gold foiling on them. I have a couple sets of enamel dots and hearts, turquoise, and then pinks and reds, and then this set of with turquoise and pinks. This set of word stickers that has the turquoise feel to it, and you can see I've used quite a few, and I've had multiple sheets of this, but this is my last sheet, and I'm going to try and get this used up this go around. These are washi tape stickers, and I have multiple packs in here. I want to say there's 4 different sets in here, and I think they came 2 to a package, so I had at least bought 2 of those. But you can see the color feel, the geometric patterns, the floral, it's all there, and I'm going to try to get those used up, or get a portion of them used. I'm sure they'll go back into my stash at some point. Next, I went on a sticker dive into my stash. I found this sticker sheet that had whatever the side was. I mean, it was like this. It had border strips along the side, and I cut those off and used those. I've used one of those, and I've used multiple stickers off here. I just want to try and get those used up, the ones that are left on there. This one has a couple of word phrases. This one says beautiful. This one says gentle. I want to try and get those used up. I have this set, and I want to say maybe 7 gypsies. I thought I had another piece of it. I think it's 7 gypsies. They're the ones who made these, and I've cut it apart, and I've got the other part somewhere in here. I think I pulled it into this kit, but I've used that multiple times. I'm going to try and use it again. I have these 2 sets from a division of Nurturing Inc. and their quotation station. Yeah, those are pretty old. Don't know the dates on them, but you can see generic phrases that are in there. This old set from Crate Paper, and they're called Phrases, Designer Journaling and Sticker Set, and there's multiple sheets in here. I think there's 2 sheets. One I've used up quite a bit, or used quite a few off of. The other one I don't think I've used at all. This is a rub-on from Pink Paisley. It's a fletching press-on. This is from 2009. It's been in my stash for a long time. So I have these 2 leftover stickers from My Mind's Eye. Those are from 2010. That set from Crate Paper, I want to say, gosh, I bought that at Big Lots, and it was on clearance there, so it's old. This set from Close to My Heart, there's 2 different packages of elements in here, leftover elements, and I hope to get, there's a couple like stars left on here and circles, and then this green border. I don't know that I'll get the green border used, but I hope to get some of these in the corally pinkish colors, the yellowish colors. This set of leftover stickers, this is from Scenic Route Paper Company, and these are from 2008. I've used quite a few from both these sheets. This one is nearly used up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a piece of a sticker. So, and then that one I've used several stickers off there. This is another border strip sheet cut off of a larger sticker sheet. This is rub-ons. These are Old Basic Gray, and they're from the Archaic collection. And so I have multiples of those, and I don't think I've ever used any of these. So I'm going to try to get some of those used up. This set of, this is My Mind's Eye, and these are actually from 2006. Does that tell you something? And I bought them on clearance, so they're quite old. They're from Bohemia. I've used a portion of that package. And then this is Stickabilities from the Paper Studio. This was actually started in 2010, and I've used this package multiple times in multiple different kits, and I still have, there were 2 sheets and I've used up 1. I think I had more than this actually, but this is what I have left, one entire sheet and then a portion of another sheet. There's the other piece of that sticker sheet that I showed you a minute ago. And then this is a soft-spoken MMBI, and this is from, I thought I had a date on there, 2010. I've used a couple of pieces and have a couple pieces left. And then these are all from leftovers from the 7 Gypsies line, the different sticker sheets that I had leftovers from. And so you can see when they get closer to the end, I peel the surrounding sheets off and just, you know, put them all on one so that they will fit into my stash. So that's what I have so far. And you can see I try to pull in colors that match the softer tones, the not so bright whites, the cream bases. I went through my stash. Here's the other thing. I have this box, and I'll show you. This is what it looks like. And in here, those are like all glitter circles. Those are bits and pieces that I've stamped, butterflies, hearts that I've punched out, different embellishments that I've made or stamped or colored. And this box just goes on and on and on. And I have multiple stuff down in here. And when I finish up a kit, if I don't use everything and I don't want to throw something out, especially stuff that I've stamped, then I put it into here, and then ever so often I'll go through and I'll start digging through here and seeing what I can use up. And you can see I have bits and pieces from paper that I've cut. Like this was a sheet of paper with all these images on it. I just cut it up and left it in here. You can see it just goes on and on. So I went through here and I pulled a ton of embellishments to use. These are leftover sticker pieces. These are photo corners. These are more stickers. That's a cutout from a 4x6 piece of pocket page that I have cut out, and that image was the only one left with the kit that I had, so I put it into here. This is one of those sticker sheets from the division of Nurturing Inc. That's what I had left, so I'm going to try and use this up. These are leftovers from a paper kit that I had. They are journaling cards. This one says love, that one's lined. lined, and then 2 live, laugh, and love, and then another journal spot. These are images that I have stamped, whether I stamped and cut them out, you know, color stamped them, just on the cream backgrounds. I have hearts that I have punched out. That's a leftover sticker from, I want to say that was K & Company. This is just little cut aparts. I have tags that I've punched out. I have pieces that I've cut out from large cut apart sheets. There's more things, the corners that I have punched out. That's a piece of paper that I made with a grocery sack, ink, and Heidi Mist or Heidi Swap Color Shine sprayed over that. I have tons of butterflies that I've punched out of scrap paper. I have all kinds of journal spots. I have this bow from, I want to say, Freckled Fawn, maybe. Pieces from punch out papers. Lots of hearts that I've stamped out of scrap paper. More journaling pieces. You can see these are cut apart cameras from a big sheet of cut aparts. I have photo corners. I have these little chipboard pieces of hearts that I keep on another spot on my desk. You know, I have tons of those in that. And you can see these are just all things that I thought would color match. And so I pulled them in. I have all these little tiny stars, but they're pink. I don't know what possessed me to punch them out in pink, but they match the inspiration, the paper line that I chose, so I pulled them in. So yeah, that's what I have for my April kit. I'm hoping to get started on it at some point. I have a couple of crops coming up that I plan to go to. And I'm having another meetup with my sister at the end of April, and I hope to take a couple of kits with me and get those used up so that I can come back and share what I've completed with you. This one for sure I'll be taking it because I've already got pictures that I've been thinking about would go with this color pretty good. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to share. If you put kits together, I would love to see what you put together. Just leave me a note down in the bottom, and I will go and watch your videos. Because, you know, I mean, hey, if it's in your stash, chances are it's probably in mine as well, because I've been collecting stuff for a long, long time. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.